Hey, what's going on, Trap Watchers? Man, today is September the 17th, 2021. I want to come in and do another expose on stocks modes. One of his videos that he said was a best growth stock that needed to be bought right there, April the 2nd, 2021. Yeah, he said that this is a good buy opportunity for this one particular stock. If you guys, let me just go ahead and drop it to you right now. It is Paysafe. So 4 months into this video being uploaded to YouTube, he said that there was a great opportunity to come in and buy Paysafe. Well, 4 months into it, so let's take a look at the price chart and see what actually has gone on for the market in Paysafe. Now, before I do all of this, before I break down his analysis, his expectation of this particular company being the best growth stock for 2021, make sure you hit that like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel, because we're going to be sure we learn from these type of individuals on YouTube to make sure that we stay away from the information that they are trying to harness us in on, and that we only strictly focus in on the price chart. One thing that I really try to harp on here on this particular channel is that price is the only thing that matters. And as you see the small clip that I have of him from this video, you'll begin to see that he only looks at the price. Now, he tries to throw out some hypothetical numbers into the future to try to substantiate why Paysafe is a great buy, but in the end, it's always come down to the price. That is something that we need to learn when we watch these particular videos. Now, I know there might be some staunch advocates for stock mode who watch this video. I get it. He's a long-term investor, right? But still, this video was uploaded to YouTube on April the 2nd. 4 months into this, we're going to look at where the stock price is. And it's all about the entry of where you get in these positions. If you were to take this advice, this recommendation from stock mode on April the 2nd, guess where you be at today in terms of your profitability? We're going to show you all that today. So now, first thing, you guys can see this particular video had about what? 57,000, almost 58,000 views, about 3,000 likes, 54 dislikes. I bet out of those 3,000 likes, somebody bought Paysafe based off the information that he garnered. Now, I know he said this is all for entertainment purposes only, but you mentioned some key words that would induce people to act. One of the words is buy, right? He says that even in the title of this video. Look at it. The best growth stocks to buy in April 2021. These are the top high growth stocks. Okay, so let's see if he knows how to pick these stocks out, right? We're just going to go. I'm going to listen to the small clip. I want y'all to listen right along with me, and we want to see what he says about Paysafe and why he thinks on April the 2nd, 2021, that it was a buy at that particular moment. Okay, so let's listen to this real quick, and then I'll break in if I want to say something about what he mentioned. And then at the end, we're going to look at the price chart for Paysafe and see where the market is today. And then I'm going to see if we can learn anything from his recommendations versus the price chart, and how we need to move around these YouTube spaces of these individuals giving us these buy recommendation videos. So hold on right quick. Let me go ahead and play this clip. Make sure you all listen and see what he says about Paysafe.
First one though is Paysafe. Now Paysafe, they have just finished their merger up, and they are now their own little thing now. The whole merger is done, and what happened every single time a merger goes through, it's like the week going into it, it starts to go down, and this one did the same thing.
It did the same thing. It went down. You guys heard him right there. Every time the merger goes through, the market goes down for these SPACs. The same thing happened in Paysafe, but he probably thought that the market stopped going down. We're going to find out later if the market price in Paysafe actually stopped going down. Let's keep listening.
First one though is Paysafe. Now Paysafe, they have just finished their merger up, and they are now their own little thing now. The whole merger is done, and what happened every single time a merger goes through, it's like the week going into it, it starts to go down, and this one did the same thing, and you could see that through the merger. And now we had a little bit of a bounce back. The last trading day, it was up almost 7%. I think Paysafe is something that we should all be looking at, considering this is a big opportunity. I'm going to tell you.
He said this is a big opportunity, and he's going to tell us why. Let's listen.
Why. Paysafe right now, looking at the numbers, they are expecting a 15% compounded annual growth rate through 2023. That is a very good number. Now, on top of that, they had 15 million active users in 2020, and they also are expected, and when we talked about that compounded annual growth rate of 15% over the next 3 years, if you look at the industry as a whole, it's supposed to grow at about a 10.2% compounded annual growth rate. So they're outperforming there, and I'm feeling good. And the other thing, I was looking at the iGaming where they get a lot of their revenue, that is growing by a 50% compounded annual growth rate. So put it all together, and that gives Paysafe a good opportunity moving forward.
It gives you a good opportunity moving forward for Paysafe. See, he's trying to spruce up the valuation of Paysafe, of every share that's available into the market. He's trying to convince us, based off all that he just mentioned, the compound annual growth rate, that should be cause for the value of Paysafe to go up. Now, there's one word that he mentioned that I want to know if you all caught. And the word that he said was expected. There's no guarantee into the future that Paysafe will hit those numbers. So why would you try to garner a value for a company when the future is yet to be determined? Because you're trying to make an entry into the market for Paysafe. And if you're trying to make an entry into the market on hypotheticals or a thesis that cannot be proven, then you understand that you are running a major risk of this price going down, because Paysafe haven't even obtained those numbers yet. So how can you put a valuation or a price on something that is not guaranteed to occur? This is what he's doing. He's trying to increase the valuation of Paysafe to try to show forth that it's a big opportunity to buy the market in Paysafe when this video was uploaded. Let's continue to listen.
These industries start to blow up, and they're there to take advantage of it. At the end of 2021, they are expected to have 103 billion in transactions done. So
you heard it again. He said expected again.
So they're well on their way to continuing to grow. I feel good about this company. They're in the right industry, and it's just one that I think is going to do well with the online gambling happening across the United States, North America in general, and it's expanding everywhere. And I think this company is placed perfectly for this. And so for those that know, I like to follow DraftKings and a lot of the gambling industry. I do think that Paysafe has a place in the financial market, and they're going to do very well. So that's one I'm looking at, and I can show you the 1 month on this, and you can just see how it's looking. But at the end of the day, I think this is one of the top growth stocks to buy now in 2021. The first one though is,
there it is right there. He said that Paysafe is probably one of the top best growth stocks to buy in 2021. And I mean, look at it. He's looking at a price chart, right? Everyone in the end values the price. So why would you try to go into some hypotheticals about the numbers, the revenue, the subscribership that they may have? It's all pointless and useless. You need to focus in on the price chart. That is the only thing that matters in this space. Even though he's trying to throw us some hypotheticals, some expectations into the future for Paysafe, he still looked at the price chart. He's still shown us what the price in Paysafe was doing during the merger and after the merger, and saw how the price went down. But yet and still, all of that fluff that he brought into this video to try to convince us that Paysafe is going to have a spot in the gambling and the financial industry. Okay, cool. But was that time, right? April 2nd, 2021, the time to buy Paysafe? That's the question. Yes, there's no question about that Paysafe can make those numbers into the future. But the problem comes in trying to figure out, okay, when do I need to enter the market? Because if you bought the market in Paysafe after listening to his video, you are at a massive loss right now. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and show you the chart right now for Paysafe. Okay, this video that Stock Mode did was on April the 2nd. Okay, so if I go into Paysafe price chart and go to April the 2nd, which obviously was a weekend, I go to the close of the previous trade day. This is where the price was in Paysafe. $14.50 is where the price closed on that day. Okay, so now here we are. 5 months into it, 5 months of trading, and the price in Paysafe completely drop. Look at that. It went from $14.50 all the way down to $8. $8. That is 43, almost 44% decrease in value for Paysafe. Why would he want to come in and do a video on April the 2nd when the value continues to go down? If you're looking for an entry into the market, you need to make sure that you come in at a great spot. He said on this particular video, these are the best growth stocks to buy in April. This is September 2021, and now it looks as if September is the best month to come in and buy Paysafe because it's a lot cheaper than what it was in April. This is one reason why I really want to teach everyone in our community that you just need to focus in on the price. Price is the only thing that matters. All of those numbers that he expected to occur in Paysafe into the future, it had no impact on this market price. Even though he's expecting massive and beautiful numbers for Paysafe into the future, the current market is telling us how it really feels, that the price is going to go down. So now, if you came into the market and bought Paysafe around $14.56, you're down 43% right now. And at best, just for you to recover and come back up to break even, you'll have to at least see the market gain another 80-something%, right? You can see it right here. In order for us just to break even, from where the market is right now, $8.21, the market would have to increase 77%, almost 78% just for you to break even. Now understand, the market always goes down faster than it does to go up. And I know I'm gonna get some comments in the comment section that Stock Mo is a long-term trader. Cool. But now you're really going to be a long-term trader because you're down 43%. It's going to take about 80% of the market to go up just for you to break even. So now, of course, you're going to sit on your position because you're down substantially. Of course, you're not just going to come in and try to get out the market because you're in a losing position, right? So you guys need to be careful out there. A lot of these YouTubers only push the market one way, and that is buy the market. They only tell you stocks to buy. They never persuade you or tell you which stocks are going to go down. They never ever give you guys the other side of the market, which is price do go down. Now, it would have been one thing if he would have came into the market and said Paysafe was going to go down in April and said that this particular stock is the best stock to sell. Because if he did, he'd have been right. It went from $14.50 back down to $8 right now. That's a great call. But instead, he only pushes videos of stocks to buy, right? And the moment that stocks go down, these individuals will start leaving us comments in the video and saying, well, you have to do your own due diligence. See, again, you're pushing one side of the narrative, because if the market in Paysafe for this particular video that he did on April the 2nd, let's say it would have went up in price. Nobody ever comes out and say you should have done your due diligence when the market goes your way. They only say you should have done your due diligence when the market goes against you. Now that's odd, because now it's upon you. It's your responsibility for you to do your own due diligence. But if Stock Mo would have got this prediction correct in the last 5 months, when nobody has said nothing about no due diligence, everyone would be popping champagne bottles and celebrating, congratulating him on making a good call. But when it goes against you, oh, it's your fault all of a sudden. Oh, this is only for entertainment purposes only. You start getting those things. I'm not a financial advisor, but you telling people what stocks to buy on what certain month and what certain year, right? And you all know a lot of these YouTubers don't have your interests at heart. They're simply doing these videos for the ad revenue. And they understand that if they push the happy, emotional, positivity, no negativity type videos, that you'll like the video. As long as they say the thing that you want to hear, they'll get the revenue. But in the end, are they really showing forth your best interests? Are they really trying to help you out? Because if Stock Mo is really a long-term holder, then why will he come through almost every day and do a Neo video? If he's going to be a long-term holder for the next 3 to 5, 10 years, whatever, 100 years, he should do one Neo video and let the market sit and come back in the next 5 years to see where the price is. But no, a lot of these YouTubers come back day after day, talking the same run of the mill and give you all the same type of content, acting like the market has changed for Neo. And he continues to say, buy it and just buy it and buy it on the dip, dollar cost average, yada, yada, yada. You continue to hear all of that. But in the end, you're all I left holding the bag. I know somebody out of those 3,000 likes bought Paysafe. And now they're down. And Stock Bowl hasn't came in and said anything about the market. Now, I know you guys may say, well, he has a Patreon page to where he displays his portfolio of his losses and his wins and when he gets out and when he sells. Okay, cool. But why would I want to pay a subscription fee just to see another man's portfolio? If he did this video for free on YouTube, he should be able to come on YouTube for free and tell everyone who saw the video about, okay, cool, I didn't get this one right. I sold it. The market went against me. But he doesn't do that. A lot of them don't do that. So I'm just here to do, an expose, not bashing him. I'm just wanting to see how he's done in calling the market, right? He was looking for Paysafe to go up. This is the best stock to buy in April 2021. Okay, cool. Now, if you buy it, we would expect the price to go up, but this has been the opposite. The price went down. So now, what do? Now you're going to have to sit and wait until the market recovers another 80-something%, 78%, just for you to break even. All right, so that's it. Again, if you guys want to join us, we do our own price predictions. We don't pay attention to expected numbers, forecasts, nothing like that about a company's earnings, future potential, potential mergers. None of that matters in price. You guys can literally tell in this particular situation. If you've learned anything, don't dwell on the expectations. Don't dwell on the futures and the forecasts of a company's expected earnings, revenue, whatever they expect to go on into the future, because you cannot calculate that. There's no guarantee that that's going to come to fruition. You only look at the price, and this is what we do. We don't care about anything else into the market. We don't look at their earning reports. You guys can see from the chart now, we don't do technical indicators, technical analysis, none of that. In the end, is the only thing that matters is the price and where is it going. If Stock Mo would have realized that, he would have said, the price looks kind of weak right now. You might want to hold out on Paysafe. This is not one of the best growth stocks to buy right now. But instead, he said the opposite. Why? Because of his expected future potential for Paysafe. Well, the future has already shown us in the last 5 months, that the market doesn't value that expectation, obviously. Because if they did, the market would have went up. But instead it went down. Now, question. If you're into the market for Paysafe after you watched his video, I want you all to drop me a comment right now and tell me, are you still in the position? What made you buy Paysafe, right? I mean, everyone tells you to do your due diligence. So now, did you do your due diligence? Let me know, are you still into the position or not? I just want to know. I'm just inquisitive to see how many people saw the video that Stock Mo did right here, right? April the 2nd, saw the video, was convinced, took in a position, bought the market at $14.50, and now you're down to $8. Are you still in the play? And if so, how long you expect to be in the play then? Let me know. Make sure you maintain the profitability. And as always, like I said, we do our own price predictions. If you guys want to learn more about how we're able to predict prices, we're here. The doors are open. Hit the like button, share the video, also subscribe to the channel. We do this in a way that's not confusing, right? We make this as simple as possible. We don't focus in on the next 3 to 5 years because there's no guarantee that we'll even be here in the next 3 to 5 years. The world is that hectic right now. So let me know, what do you all think? Make sure you maintain the profitability. And as always, I'll see you on the next video.